Reputation, they transformed the Shetland Islands, bringing agricultural, fishing and boat-building skills, and even a new type of building, the Croft House. One of the Shetland Islands the Vikings settled in is the island of Burra. It's home to the first building that you can vote to save tonight. This is the East House Croft, our smallest restoration contender, and one that's steeped in legend. In the winter, you only get about 6 hours daylight around here. So you can imagine that sitting round that peat fire in the long, long, dark evenings, being able to spin a yarn or two is a valued social skill. And there is a tale that surrounds the first building that you can vote for.
The story goes that in 1848, Maggie Reed was engaged to be married to one Thomas Goodlad, a fisherman. Thomas's mother had died very young, leaving 10 little children in the croft, and Maggie looked after them all as her own. But alas, they were poor, and money was scarce, and so Thomas had to go to sea. Poor Maggie awaited her fiancé's return. She waited for months, but no news of him came. And she knew in her heart that Thomas was drowned in the ocean. She wept for her true love's death, and Thomas's father wept too for his firstborn son. They mourned together, and together they married for the sake of the bairns. But Maggie never forgot her Thomas, and one day, to her amazement, a familiar figure was walking up the path. It was Thomas, returning from the sea. Thomas had survived the terrible storm and been plucked from the waves by a ship that was passing by. He'd stayed on the ship while it travelled the world for 2 years. But Maggie was wretched. There was no going back, for Maggie bore Thomas's father's child. And they say the very next day, Maggie threw herself off the top of a nearby cliff.
We sent our ruined detectives, Marianne and Solomon, to Shetland, to the very house where Maggie's ancestors lived.